Well, a very good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us on day 2, week 2, day 9 of, 9 of birthday, our 18th birthday celebrations. Day 9, we are right in the midst of the second week of our celebrations. It's been awesome, hasn't it? It's been such a brilliant birthday, biggest and best one yet. And here we go into week 2, where, wow, the launches still keep coming thick and fast. Today, not 1, not 2, but 3 launches that you will see in just a few moments' time. And if you love them all, the great news is you can pick them all up in a showstopper deal and save yourself even more money as well. There's obviously one that I'm most excited about. What a bag! I'm a bag! I'm a bag! Yes! 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 Ah, yeah! Ka-chow! 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 Ben has got a brand new bag. Yeah! Yeah! I even as well made sure I wore the actual jacket that they modelled me on. So same jacket, same shirt. Look at that. I mean, absolutely brilliant. This has been flying out of the doors. I'm not surprised. This has been a hot potato today. Loads of you want to get your hands on that, but we'll talk more about that on the showstopper in just a bit. Double points, don't forget, on everything. And before I introduce you to our amazing crafty expert today, let me also remind you of your free gifts that you're going to be getting today. £10, $10 buy gets you our Garden Gnome accessories collection. That is stamps and dies that will automatically get added into your basket if you spend 10. If you spend 50 today, you'll get that plus. Woo! What colour pen will you get? Well, I don't know, you see, because it is a mystery pen. Woo! So it will be one of the 8 colours that we've already featured will be automatically added into your basket when you spend 50. And then when you spend 100, you get those 2. Plus you get the jute tote. The 2 gifts that I've just shown you there will change tomorrow, and the jute tote is here whilst we've got stock of it. I would imagine it probably won't last until the end of birthday, so if you haven't yet picked up yours, make sure you make that 100 spend to grab it. Also worth bearing in mind over the course of the show, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of getting closer to winning £300 or dollars to spend with us. We're doing that competition where if you comment, we put one of you in each show into our Disco Ball of Delight. And not a week on Sunday, this coming Sunday, we pick one name out of that ball to win £300 to spend with us. Before we go through all of the deals, let's say hello to my crafty partner in crime today. She's come in a little bit last minute to save the day. Some know her as McGiggles. Some know her as the fish. Today she is known as Super Fisher.
Oh, where's
it's
my
Debbie
cake?
Fisher. Oh, where is your cake?
Where's my cake? I need a cake. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So our Craig's a little bit poorly.
Yeah.
So, we sent all our love to Craig. But yeah, I'm so thrilled though because I get to show you all these launches and they are amazing. And if I can say anything, Ben, I know you've not shown it yet, but the showstopper, we've never done one with all 3 new launches in one. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool showstopper. And the great thing is, Debbie, obviously, I'll take everyone through the deal, but we're going to see a little bit of everything from the showstopper, aren't we? Because you're going to do a few demos with the new stamps, and we're going to have a play with those origami dies as well, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And we might add a touch of the little gold shimmer ink pads into them as well. So, yeah, absolutely. We're going to show a bit of everything. It's going to be a really nice 2 hours, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm sure Ben might throw in a few dad jokes as well.
Me? Dad jokes? Did I do my favourite one of the day today that I saw? Did I do that one earlier?
I don't think you did it on air.
The one about the chicken.
That was funny, that chicken. That was right.
I saw this on it. Can I do it now, Johnny, or not? Why are chickens... It's good, you know what's coming, don't you? Well, why are chickens so funny? Because! I went home in the break to get a sandwich, and Laura was at home, and I told that to her, and this was her reaction. So imagine I've just done the punchline. She was sat on the sofa. I went, because, and she went. That was it. That's all she did. Looked, shook her head, and then went back to look at.
She doesn't appreciate your jokes, Ben.
To be fair, she's had to put up with them for 22 years. So in 22 years' time, when I'm here, 66 years old, still doing that joke, you guys at home will be like that.
I'm probably a bit like that though, because I get a bit tired of Al's dad jokes and I just look at him and shake my head. So I can imagine how Laura feels.
Oh, she wouldn't have me any other way. Right, let's get into the. Oh, I'm still laughing at that joke. Let's have a look at the. I was going to say, let's look at my dad bag. Then it's not a bad dad bag. It is an amazing bag with me on the front. Look, there I am. I'm so pleased. Isn't it brilliant?
It is so good. I'm very jealous you've all got bags, but they are amazing, and I just think they're brilliant. And when people have got them, you'll love them.
Hey, and as well, never say never. I have a feeling because these have been so successful, there will be more to come. I can't 100% guarantee that, but I feel it in me waters, in me bones. There's the bag. All right, so this is £24 or $32 in the bag. What are you laughing at?
Just your face. Oh.
In the bag, you've got, there's £120, $154 worth of goodies you're paying £24 or $32 for. And the first thing I need to show you that you get in your bag, 60% of the bag has gone.
That's good.
You get the stamps as well. There you go. There's little old me. You've got two little sentiments in there as well. Eat, sleep, craft, repeat. And I'm crafty and I know it. But the great thing is, I mean, obviously, you know, you guys on the channel will see, oh, that's Ben. But it could be anyone, couldn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can change the hair colour.
Well, I actually think it looks a little bit like Adam Freeman.
Adam Freeman? Do you know what? Yes.
Yes, so for our American viewers, you know, you can have it as a Ben or an Adam.
Obviously, you go for...
Of course, Ben.
Wouldn't you?
It's you. Well, it is you, though, Ben. We don't need to take that away from you. It's just that it does look a little bit like Adam Freeman, too.
Yeah, could be, but you don't.
No, we don't want Adam. We want Ben.
I mean, no, Adam's a nice guy and everything, but, you know, he's probably watching right now. He's a big fan, I think. Now, so you get that included. I will as well later on. I'm going to do some colouring with my stamp because I know Sheena did. I mean, it won't be good as Sheena's colouring, but I thought I'd do because Debbie's very kindly stamped me out. So whilst Debbie's doing some demos, I'm going to do some colouring, and then at the end of the show, we'll pick someone out to win a Moseby original. Oof, that's going to be awesome, isn't it? So also in the bag, edgeables, the dragonflies. Do you know what? These are in here because in Sarah's bag earlier in the week, she picked out the edgeable with the beautiful fairy on, which I think was stunning. But I think these dragonflies are just as gorgeous.
I have to be honest, I think you've got, I don't want to say it quietly, but
say it loudly.
The best content.
I think you're right.
Yes.
With a lot of stuff that we haven't seen in a while or before.
Absolutely.
Stencils. I mean, hello as well. Decorative nesting dies.
I know.
That Palermo.
And that's a big nesting die.
That's the one which we've seen a lot of you guys create like box toppers with as well, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. It's like your slimline one. I feel like I'm still whispering, I don't know why.
Yeah. Then we've got a pop-out sentiment die.
Amazing.
Just for you. This next set is incredible. Our interchangeable scene tunnel die. So again, you've got that kind of, you can go in or out, can't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Inner page,
outer page, yes.
And change the scene. Floral frames, cut and embossed folders. That's one of the 4x6 frames you're going to get in there.
And that's a fairly new folder that we've had recently.
And you're going to get for the Vintage Rose collection some of our pre-cut, beautiful trellises there. So nice and easy crafting. Just get those out, get colouring with them and pop them onto your projects. Plus, we're going to pop them on one of the shimmer ink pads as well.
Shimmer ink pad? Wow.
I know.
It is a brilliant bag, an absolutely brilliant bag, Ben.
So all of that, plus the Adam Freeman stamp, and me in a bag, all the contents plus the bag for £24 or $32, but over 60% of the stock has gone. Now, if you love that, chances are you will love the scruffy little cat stamps that we've got. The artwork is absolutely brilliant, and this collection is just immense, and we were having a good laugh at this earlier on in the fact that we were saying we can see lots of our team in the stamps here, but the great thing is when you get these back home, you'll be able to colour these in to look like your mates, to look like your family members. So this is the first one that you're getting in the set, Dream Big, aka the fish. You coloured that one in earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's quite sassy, isn't she, that one?
Yeah, she is sassy. Be your own kind of beautiful. And Dream Big, Sparkle More, some of the sentiments that you've got there. So that's your first one. Then this one is Hey Girl. I said this is Debbie Robinson when she had her red hair. I mean,
It is absolutely Debbie, isn't it?
Yeah. Going back a little while, the red hair though, I think, isn't it?
I know, quite a while ago now.
Really fun, cute characters. And this sentiment here made us lol. True friends don't judge each other, they judge others together. And you were saying that's so true.
It's so true. I know every woman that's hearing that says, oh my goodness, that's exactly what it's like when I get with my friends.
Then your next one here is, we thought that was maybe potentially Michelle. Maybe could be Lily potentially. Could be whoever you wanted it to be. That's the great thing.
Absolutely.
Too Glad to Give a Damn and Born to Shop. And then last but by no means least, you'll instantly recognise this next character as Craig. If he's watching, he'll be messaging. That's Craig on a Saturday.
I don't think you're looking at the person on the glass. You're just looking at the glass because that's Craig with his glass.
yeah, with his gin. But they're so much fun. I also said this one was potentially like Betty Boop, but very sassy, very fun, and you'll have a lot of fun with those stamps. So those, £24 or $31.20 is your platinum price there. And also our third and final launch, which again is an intriguing collection, and I think unique is the word to describe these. The Kaleidoscope Origami dies. 4-piece collection, but you're getting 8 dies in total. Look at the price. This is an £40, $51 bundle that you're picking up for £30.40 or $39.80 today. This first set is your delicate doilies, but essentially here, Debbie, because you look at that and you think, well, I haven't got many dies there, yet I can create this. So you're essentially cutting out the pieces to fold, aren't you, to create these finished projects?
Yeah, and each one of those dies offers 2 cutouts to create them, and you need sort of 6 to 8 in total.
As I said, I've never seen anything like this before, but a lot of people have been enjoying your demos, and it's not. This isn't going to be something which you're going to use on a card when you need one done in sort of 5 minutes, is it? This is you said a mindful craft.
Absolutely a mindful craft. You're going to love creating with them because once they come together, they create these most amazing shapes. And because they're 3D, just elevates them to a whole new level. And it's definitely a mindful craft. You can start adding your inks to these. You can start colouring them in. You can use them out of your coloured paper. You can alternate the colours that you use. You can colour the top piece and leave the bottom plain. So many different uses for these, and I love them. Yeah,
they're really fun, and if you've never seen anything quite like them before, and if you're a little bit worried, thinking, oh, they look quite tricky, wait till you see Debbie demo these a little bit later on. You can go for these individually. There's your price at the bottom of the screen. However, the majority of people have gone, well, I need the Ben bag, because that's awesome. I need the scruffy little cat stamps, because they're a maze. And then I need those Kaleidoscope dies as well, because those are off the chart. Could you not do like some sort of showstopper where we get a bigger saving? All right, your wish is my command. Here it comes. Boom. £64 or $88 for the lot if you're platinum. It is basically £192, $246 worth of goodies there. And you are going to get £18 or $18 off extra if you go for the showstopper. Plus you'll get your discount on top and double points as well. So it's £64 or $88. We are almost a third of the showstopper gone inside 15 minutes of the launch. We were very, very busy on Wake Up Call this morning. Right, few quick hellos, and then we will get on with the show. So here we go. Hadassah has joined us. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials, by the way. Today. Oh, sorry, my tablet's just reset. Hang on a second. Hang on. Here we go. Lois is in Ohio. Faye in Virginia. Cheryl Kay, who says fall is finally here. Yay! I love fall as well. It's my favourite time of the year. Mary Pat in Montana. Zoe Carver in Sussex. Donna Yams in Florida. Tammy's in Philadelphia. Faye Smith says I ordered my bag during wake-up call. Yes. Rachel Brown joins us in Shropshire. Finally catching a live show during birthday, says Catherine Harris. Good morning, all my crafty people. Hello. Sheila Faulkner says, Ben, I'm loving the bag. Ooh, so cool. Susan Griffith says, hi, Ben and Debbie and team from a stormy, warm southeast UK. I ordered last night. And thank you to Julia in the customer chat for all her help.
Oh, that's nice.
Nona's in Whitby, Denise is in Utah, Janet D is in Dallas, Texas. Mr. Simmons 333 says, you two are a riot. Lots of laughing emojis coming in, lots of chicken emojis coming in as well. And Fred said that was a bad yoke, the chicken joke. And Gwendolyn Xing Shang says, I love chicken jokes. Wow, plenty more where that came from. I can furnish you with more of those. And Mary Kay Knoll says, Ben, you should ask them to create a dad joke stamp set. Hint, hint. I would love that. And then I can put all my jokes in stamp form. Love the Ben bag, says Evelyn. Love the man bag, Ben, says Catherine. And the chicken joke is the best one yet, Ben, said Jane Byford. It really made me laugh. It makes me laugh when Debbie does the chicken. And Jane says, Ben, why did Adele cross the road? To see you from the other side. Very good, Jane. That's good. Jane's in Yorkshire. Julie's in Exmouth. Mary Beth Dawes in Minnesota. Tess Hankey says the Ben bag is fab. Thank you. And Beth Metzger says good morning from a cold North Dakota. I think that is everybody we said hello to. Shall we have a look at some of those origami dies on a card?
Absolutely. Let's look at some samples and then let's get into a demo and show you just how easy they are to put together. Our design team have done a fabulous job of just doing some beautiful creations. Love this. So it doesn't matter what you put them onto, they're going to look just amazing. Love this little easel card. That's really just gorgeous to look at. You can do these. This is what I was talking about. We're doing different colours. So you can ink your base and then colour the tops totally different. That's one piece of card. I'm going to show you in the show how to do something similar to that. I absolutely love this one. So creating with your gold cardstock, but when the back of the gold cardstock is white, so when you fold them over you get the white coming through at the front, so really beautiful. I think maybe try these. It's something I haven't done, but maybe try these in your patterned cards and see how they come out, because I think they'd be lovely. And I absolutely love this one. It is absolutely stunning. Really beautiful design, looks amazing. Again, it's done with Centura Pearl, and then it's got the glitter added to the top. What about putting it on one of our rocker cards? So
that's really cool.
So completely different looking card there. And then I'll just show you the one that we made this morning where we used it as a decoration. And I wanted to show you that because you could be hanging them off your tree, on your window, making lots of decorations with the kids. So really super easy to put together just in white cardstock and nothing else. So there is so much that you can do with these dies, and I think it's what we always like to think of dies as lots of versatility. So let's I've got some really lovely bright yellow cardstock, and let's bring in these dies here. Now each die pack comes with those two pieces, but actually you're getting 4 die cuts out of those 2 pieces. So this design here you're getting 2, this design you're getting 2. So we're going to use this one, and with each one you're getting a full set of instructions, which is so good because you're getting picture instructions and you're getting your step-by-step as well, showing you exactly what you've got there. So we'll pop that to the side and let's die cut these out. So I'm just using a cardstock. In fact, this is quite a low weight, and I'm going to just have a look at the pad that I've used. Yeah, it's a 180. Now I would say the thicker your cardstock, the sort of the more trickier, I would say, to fold your score lines in.
Okay.
So I would say that a 300 GSM is maybe just a little bit too thick. Doesn't mean you can't do it out of them, Ben. It just means that you need to reinforce your score lines quite a bit on them. But I like to keep, I think between a sort of 180 and a 240, I would say are ideal. So we're just going to cut those ones out. That's going to cut those 2 out in one pass through. Just take the little
So how many do you
out.
say you need to cut to make a whole?
So they vary depending on their shape. So
Okay.
it's 6 to 8.
Oh, right.
So this one, and you'll know as you go along because you'll see that they form into a shape. So you'll get to know your dies. This one will take 8 pieces because these fold quite small. So all I'm doing is making sure we've took all those little swells out, put that to the side. And then what we're going to do is reinforce now the score lines.
Okay.
So now, because the reason being is they put the score, you can just about see the score lines. But if they were to do that quite, put a deeper score line in there, it could tear your cardstock because these are only small dies. So all you've got to do is then just go in with your scoring tool and just reinforce those lines.
Okay.
We're going to do the same on the other side. So literally bringing that down, get that straight. I'm really not good with a ball that's not got a black line down it, Ben.
Oh, does it throw you a bit?
It does throw me, yeah, because I'm so used to having a black line that you can put on the top and the bottom.
Where is the ball with the black line
I
then?
don't know, and I can't even find a pen to do anything with either.
Oh.
It's so much easier, and just in case anyone's wondering why, if I put a line down my number 4, say, a black line, it means when I'm doing this, I can go from the top, so that number 4, I'd be able to line up the black line and know where my line was at the bottom.
Yeah.
By not doing it, you have to sort of do that, and then know where your line is, and then you know that it's going to go in a straight line. It's just much easier.
Yeah.
Just for anyone that was wondering why I was doing that. So this is, when you die cut it out, you know you've got a front and a back. You want the front bit to be facing up when you're folding forward. So what you're going to do is then fold where you've scored forward. And those also, the top bit is going to fold.
Do you need your
forward as
glasses,
well.
by the way? Because you were looking for your glasses earlier, now you're not wearing them.
The reason I'm not wearing it is because I need them for colouring more than anything else.
You need them for colouring, but you don't need them for doing intricate folding.
Well,
That doesn't make sense.
yeah, well, no, you're probably right. I probably do need them for everything, Ben. I should keep them on all the
But
time.
they're specific colouring
But-
glasses, are
no,
they?
they're not, no. They're not like colouring.
The optician, I know what you need, Debbie Fisher.
Being
Some colouring
outed.
glasses.
Yeah, wear your glasses.
Can I use them for any other close-up work? No.
I do need them for close-up wear, and actually I really struggle. I'm really looking at that to see it, so I'm terrible, aren't I? So once you've done that, this is going to be the front of your design.
Yeah.
So I'm going to then turn it upside down, and then we're going to put in those fold lines, we're going to put our red liner tape. So we're just going to hold that down and pop that down there. And all I'm going to do is, again, get the scoring tool, burnish that into your cardstock to start with,
Yep.
and then you can snip that.
Now, and I know someone asked about this earlier, but we'll mention it again. So you're using red liner tape, but you can use other adhesive, can't you, with
You
these?
can use whatever what suits you. Now, what I would say is if you're using a wet glue, the best thing I would do is to actually, especially if it's tacky glue, I would do all your designs. So
Yeah.
like I've got all mine here, so let me bring these all in. I would have them all ready,
Yeah.
and then lay them like this and put a little bit of tacky glue down each side on all of them.
Yes.
And then what would happen, by the time you've got to the last one, the first one would be more tacky, and it means it'll still be able to move it, but it'll stick quicker. So where if you do that and then the next one and stick it, you'll be holding it for a long time. So by putting the red liner tape on, but some people like the wiggle room in case they place it in the wrong place. But yeah, so I'm doing it for red liner, mainly because it's quicker to show you them stuck together rather than pop them together and then have to hold it. Now what I have done on these ones, I've put tape on both sides. It was just easier than faffing around and putting it on one side and then sticking it to the next one, because all I'm doing now, I'm going to stick and what our Sarah always says, it's stronger bond because you're sticking glue
Tape
to
to
glue,
tape.
tape to tape, which means it'll give you a stronger bond. So what we're going to do now is take all those pieces off. So let's just take that. And I'm going to put my glasses on, Ben. I don't know.
Yay! Susie did say
Glasses on.
on the comments, Susie said, I'm always telling Debbie to
She
put her
is
glasses
always
on.
telling me off. Yes, Susie's always telling me. She's like, Debbie, put your glasses on. Yeah, I'm not very good, am I? So the only thing with this is what I've just realised, even though do you know what, Ben? It's going to be a real pain to get this off because the cardstock I've used is, what's the word? The word's gone out of my head. Linen.
Oh,
it's
right.
like a linen, like a textured cardstock.
So is it harder to get off?
So it's harder to separate the tape because it pulls off the layer. Look, so you see where it's white underneath. So that's my fault. So if you've got any comments to read out while I'm just taking my tape off.
I can certainly read a few. There's loads coming through. Hi to Debbie Adolphson on YouTube. He says, I missed the Ben bag during Wake Up Call. I'm getting it now. Don't miss the Ben bag. Anyone who's anyone is getting the Ben bag. Do you know what? What I would say as well, bottom of the screen, if you want the Ben bag, obviously we want you to get all of the new goodies today, all of the new goodies. But here's the thing. If I was to sort of say get one of the 3 new launches, it's got to be the bag. It's got to be. Get anyone who's anyone. Get the bag. Get the bag. Let me know as well if you've got the bag. Where am I off to? We were doing Ben's travels earlier on Wake Up Call. I was off to Scotland. I was off to Florida. Where else did I go off to? I went all over the place. Sacramento, Wisconsin. I was off to Texas. Milwaukee. I was off to. Where am I going to? Let me know on the socials. Trish is in from Reno, Nevada. Hi also to Laurie. Says you guys are cracking me up. We try. Love the Ben bag and the showstopper. Says Jane. Paul Prince is with us in South Carolina. Hi to Laurie Menard. He says, good morning from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, that's where Dracula gets his stationery from. Trish on YouTube says, these stamps cover all my girlfriends. Can't wait to make them and gift them to each one of my friends. What a hoot. And Kim says, people are going to start talking soon. I've got your signed picture, Ben, and now your bag is on its way. Let him talk, Kim. Let him talk.
Absolutely.
Lynn says, Ben, you're on your way to Indianapolis, Indiana. Yes. Eleanor Flex says, good morning all from Pennsylvania. I won't do the gag again. And Jean says, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you to Susie, who also says, Ben on a bag, Ben on a bag, Ben on a bag. Hey! Yeah. Over 60% of the bag has now gone, so do be quick on that one. Lots of people going individually for the Scruffy Cat stamps. Lots of people also going individually for the Kaleidoscope dies. More people going for the Showstopper, but it's wherever your budget lies. And by the way, if you like the look of the Kaleidoscope origami dies and you think, wow, I want to give them a go, but I don't want the full set, you can buy those individually as well. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Kim, yes, Kim! Guess where I'm going to in East Yorkshire?
Where?
Wet Wang.
Wet Wang, yes.
Yes. More than anywhere. Wet Wang is brilliant. That was in the We've Craft Everywhere song, Wet Wang. So I'm off there. Am I off to Mechanicsburg or Wiki Watchy? That's I'm off to Las Vegas, apparently, Johnny says. That's from Denise. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, let me know. How are you getting on over there, Debbie?
I'm on the last one.
Yes.
So that was good. That was good time filler.
Yes.
So
Almost
yes.
as if I
And I
knew.
should have realised this, Ben. I would have actually been better to put a wet glue on this one. Didn't think about it beforehand. But yes, it gets a bit sort of tricky. But there we go. It's got our last one off. So we've all done. So we've got tape on both sides. Then all I'm going to do now. I learned in that. I don't know why I didn't think of this when I was doing the earlier show. But what you want to do is put your go to the back and stick them together at the back.
Right.
Because it's what I didn't do on my first demo, and it keeps them straight. So you know when you put them down, they're going to be dead straight. I was doing them from the front, and I don't know why I did that on air, because I was doing them from the back at home.
Okay.
So turn them around. It's just easier to line them up. And you get that flat back in as well, so you know you're putting them in exactly the right place. Oh, now putting that one upside down. We don't want to put them the wrong way round.
I suppose it's more difficult when you're doing what you're doing, because you obviously have to cater for people watching, so you are sort of doing it perhaps different to how you'd be doing it at home.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult when you've got to think about, not only think about what you're showing and how you're showing it and how people see it, also talking about it at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but we got there eventually. So
we were just as a by the by, Debbie and I were chatting about that actually before the show, because obviously did an hour on my own last night and we had some clips of Leanne, but I've set a New Year's resolution, because I obviously do craft a little bit,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
I struggle when I have a go over your side to be able to talk and craft at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to feed off, maybe if Debbie wants to help me, feed off Debbie's knowledge. So if there is a point again where, I don't know, I need to do a little bit on my own, I feel more confident to have a go with putting some bits together.
Absolutely, Ben, and I would say you are one of us. You are a crafter now. You know exactly what we're doing. You know this. You know things about craft now, which will absolutely get you a job on our side.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think you don't give yourself enough credit.
I tell you what, the rule will be, I want to get to the point where I can do a little bit, right, and I'll pop over there a little bit now and again, like you guys just pop over here a little bit now and again, but you don't spend too long over this side and get too good. It'll be the same the other way around. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules, them's the rules. So you can see, once you've got your gluing done and cutting out, look how quickly that's come together.
Yeah.
And you've got the most beautiful star there. And all I've just got myself a little sentiment. I've just done some blue on my background, and I've then spritzed it with our shimmer sprays, just
nice.
that gold on the top, just to create a really simple background. Because for the first demo, I wanted you to see just how easy the actual origami dies were to put together, with not too much going on, because I think you need to just see them as they are and how beautiful they are, and how easy they are. But they are mindful crafting and just such a lovely way to do something a little bit different. Oh, put the wrong tape then. I wanted my... no, doing it again now. See, this is what happens when I'm trying to do things fast. As people would say, calm down, Debbie, calm down. Ben,
you're off to Sacramento, says Michelle. You're on your way to the Norfolk Broad, says Lynette Price.
Oh, nice, now my way.
I've always wanted to go there.
Have you not been to Norfolk?
Never been to Norfolk.
Oh, it's really beautiful in the Norfolk Broads.
I hear it's like stunning scenery and beaches. Beaches? Yeah.
Beaches.
Is it Norfolk Broads, is that like an area, or is it like
The Norfolk Broads is an area in Norfolk. It's called the Norfolk Broads, and it's where the river boats are. So you can actually hire out the boats, and you can sail down the Broads. It's beautiful, and there's an amazing fish and chip shop there. Can't remember what it's called, but it's like, with the biggest fish you've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, really amazing.
Oh, I fancy fish and chips now you said that. Johnny's just gone, I haven't had fish and chips for ages.
And there we go. We're going to keep that simple and keep our star on the front, and there we go. Just makes that just adorable card.
Love, love, love that. That is your Kaleidoscope origami collection. I'll show you everything. We'll break it all down. So, if you want to go for the showstopper deal, it's everything. If you want to go for the Kaleidoscope origami dies on their own, here you go. So it is your 8 dies in total, and the ability to be able to make all of these different designs. Like we said, it's a really fun, I think, unique, very different way to be able to craft. A lot of you said, you know, you like tea bag folding in the past, and this kind of resonates with you because it's sort of fairly similar in its craft. Give this a go. You know what? If you're already sold on the idea, you're probably going to jump in and grab the full collection anyway. But if you like the look of what Debbie's just shown you and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to have a go at that, you have got the ability to just jump in and grab one of these. So that one is your Flourishing Florals, if you like the look of that. This is beautiful, isn't it? Loads of intricacy here in your delicate doily. And then you've also got in the set that stunning star, or the sensational star as it's called. Entirely up to you. Go individually or buy the full bundle there for £30.40 platinum or $39.20. That's one part or one component of the showstopper. A lot of people I know are going for the scruffy little cat stamps. These are brilliant. They're sassy, they're fabulous, they've got attitude, they're funny, all that and more within this set. The artwork is absolutely brilliant, I think, and then you've got some really fun sentiments to go with them as well. So, Dream Big is the first one that you've got here. What's the first one say? Throw sass around like confetti. I mean... what a brilliant sentiment that is. Get the sass and throw it around. Be your own kind of wonderful. And then you've got that really cool character to be colouring. This next one is, hey girl. You got you are fabulous. Hey girl, hello gorgeous. And the one that we all love. True friends don't judge each other. They judge others together. Then you've got this next one, which is the Shopaholic. That brings you... Shopaholic, you've also got in there Too Glam to Give a Damn and also Born to Shop. And last but by no means least, I mean, this is super cute. I think this would be great like if you were doing like invitations, you know, maybe like a hen do invitation, something like that. It's got that kind of feel to it for me. It's Diva Queen, this one. Be a girl with a mind, a woman with attitude and a lady with class. Birthday wishes, ooh la la, and Diva Queen. So those are all of the brand new stamps. It's 18 stamps in total in that collection, £24 or $31.20 if you're a Platinum member. And then the bag that everyone wants to get their hands on. Look, it's Ben on a bag. Yes, it's Ben on a bag. Ben has got a brand new bag. I'm so super excited. Definitely grabbing mine and going shopping with it on Saturday to Aldi. Other supermarkets are available, but you get the bag. And by the way, thank you everybody. Thank you to everybody who's already posted pictures of the other bags that we've already brought your way. A lot of people turning these into cushion covers, which I think is a brilliant idea. There's your bag. Then along with the bag, you're going to get me in stamp form as well. So you get the 2 different Ben stamps, and then you get the 2 sentiments in there as well, which is crafty and I know it. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And then you've also got Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat. And if you think £24, $32, I'll be able to pay that just for the stamps and the bag. But no. Let's tip out the contents of the bag, because this is worth £120. It's worth $154. You're going to get from the Vintage Rose collection some of our absolutely beautiful, perfect, pre-cut, beautiful trellis cards in here. So you've got 12 of those included. We're going to give you one of our beautiful shimmer ink pads. That is in the amethyst. Maybe to use alongside that, you are going to get your Blissful Nature stencil set. Alongside that, we're going to give you, and again, these are, you look at these floral cut and embossed folders, not as if this is old stock, you know, recent launches in here. Classic Winter Rose, that is a 4x6 cut and embossed folder, that's yours in the bag. The interchangeable circle tunnel dies, which I just think are absolutely brilliant, whether you're wanting to create that sort of inner page or outer page effect, and then you've got those 3 different scenes of the little lights, you've got your holly and ivy, and then your snowflakes. We're going to give you also one of our fantastic pop-out sentiment dies. That is just for you. On top of that, you've got your delicate dragonflies, edgeable, stunning. And last but by no means least, we are going to give you your Palermo, which is one of our beautiful decorative nesting dies. That's great if you love to create your sort of thinner sort of DL cards. Great for creating lids for your sort of thinner boxes as well. But listen, all of that plus your stamps going into your bag for £24 or $32, come on, you've got to bag that right now. Just buy. Over 60% of the stock has gone, and bear in mind, once that has gone, that has gone. It is limited edition. There'll be no coming back, you know, in a week's time going, oh, I'll get that Ben bag now. It won't be here. Get it now whilst you can, and certainly the deal with all of the goodies. And what I would say is, I'm pleased for the fact that a lot of people have said, a lot of the goodies in that bag I haven't got, but even if you look in there and go, oh, I've got quite a few of those, it's a great opportunity to pick up the bag, pick up the stamps which you won't have, keep the bits which you haven't got, and then you can give the rest away as presents potentially. But listen, if you love all of the goodies there, it's the showstopper deal that you need to go for, and here it is, £193 pretty much, $246 worth of crafty goodies, all 3 brand new launches in one click. £64 or $88. Incredible value. And by the way, if you do go for the showstopper, it's actually £18 or $18 cheaper than putting all of those 3 items separately into your basket. So we give you the saving and then another £18, $18 off the saving we've already given you. We'll give you double points as well. Plus, you're going to get 2 out of your 3 free gifts. If you're in the US, you're only $12 short of getting your jute tote bag as well. So maybe pick up some other bits and pieces. Maybe look at those lucky dips, which are still on the website. There's plenty to shop for. Right, we're going to have a look at the stamps in more detail, actually. But I know Debbie's got some fantastic finished samples to show you. I love this one.
Oh, I know. It's absolutely lovely. I do love this stamp. I think it could probably my favourite. I love it, our Craig. So nice. Yeah, she is such a pretty stamp, just a lovely one. But they're all lovely. You'll find that there is somebody that you can relate to on these. One of your girlfriends, your mum, your sister, your aunt. You know, there's someone. That one actually looks like my niece. So yeah, they're very sassy, very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two gorgeous nieces. So yeah, and these could definitely relate to those, to them, should I say, not those. But yeah, beautiful design. Whatever you decide to do with them, they are going to look amazing. I love that one as well. Looks just a really gorgeous card. And then another one there. That one's a pretty one as well. So you can do so much different things with them, and they're so easy to use. Now, what's more is they are photopolymer, which is brilliant. You know that there are top range of stamps, and I love that we can just stamp them without any problems whatsoever. Now, I've just used some of my nesting dies to create my card, so I'm going to use this topper. I've cut one out so we can stamp her onto the front of the topper. So let's get her out. We've got this one is your Diva Queen, she's called. Absolutely love her. She's just a gorgeous gal, isn't she? Yes. And what I really like is everybody that's done, all our design team that have done the different stamping, they've done her in different hair colours, different costume, and I think that makes it more relatable. That you can have it so it looks more like your sister or your neighbour or your friend, and I think that's really important when you're doing these sort of stamps. And probably even more funny when the person that you're giving it to doesn't think they look nothing like it.
Yeah.
So you can get lots of things like this, Ben. You've probably not looked into this, but I once bought, only a couple of years, in fact, it might have been last year, I bought my daughter a chopping board, of all things.
A what?
A chopping board.
All right.
It was a glass chopping board, but you could design them on there. So they were characters like this. And then so I made one looking like my daughter. Yeah. So I did it with the dark hair and, you know, the sort of clothes she would wear, all those sort of things. And it was awful when it came. It was really awful. But I gave it to her still anyway. And the first thing she said is, "Oh my goodness, do you really think I look like that?"
Did it look nothing?
No, it didn't look nothing like her at all, no. And I said, well, I thought it looked more like you when I was designing it, but when it came out, I think because with a glass chopping board, it's almost got like a motley effect as well.
Oh,
which
didn't
make the image
really make it look good.
Particularly nice, yeah. But so you can get all those sort of things. So let me know if you've ever had a chopping board made for you that looks nothing like you. Right, let's give her a colour in. So I'm going to use blue to start with. So we've got our true blue blend, and I wanted to do that because I wanted to make her hair, bow and her costume blue. So we're literally just going to do those. And I can see, can you see, Ben, actually? You probably can't, well, we can actually. I've not stamped her eye very well there. So if you do, I mean, if I've noticed that,
squiffy.
yeah, she does look a bit...
She looks like she's had too much of that drink.
But if you do that and you've took it off like me, don't feel like you can't go in and put that back in. So just watch where that eye is going and add that back in. And she's looking much better now. She looks like she's got a proper eyeball now. Yeah.
Great eyeball.
We sort of took her eyeball away there. Yeah. And then we're going to use this. So just follow that line round. So I can see here, let's use a darker of the blue. Can see here, this is where it's going to be her bow. So I'm just making sure I don't put my head in the picture. So James, just put me right if I do. Tell me to get my big fat head out the way.
I mean, don't say it like that, James.
Well, James wouldn't say that. He's too polite.
No.
So we're just going to pop that in. Just put some
Johnny's just said he might say it.
Johnny would, yeah. Johnny would. Johnny. Johnny absolutely would. But we're just going to take that round, put a little bit of shading in there. Never feel like you can't put the shading in. Yeah. And then we're literally going to come down. So let's put the lightest colour coming here. Yeah. They're all giggling. You're like little boys, aren't you? Look, little boys here.
Johnny. What is he like, honestly?
So we're going to colour in. You boys.
Johnny.
She has got a lovely figure, Johnny.
She has
Absolutely,
got,
absolutely.
she has got a lovely figure. Dear, oh dear.
So we won't
Johnny.
spend too long on this piece here. We're just, there we go.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go, and she's just got her shoes just at the top here, so we're going to put her shoes on.
Yeah.
Just there. When you said that, so Johnny's just said, has Ben got that stamp there? And I'm thinking...
No, I'm not colouring that one in. I'm colouring in me.
He's colouring in himself.
I've just realised I haven't got brown for my hair over here. I might have to come and... We might have to chop one my way in a minute. someone's just fallen over outside. Right there, whoever that was. I don't know who that was.
Well, Liam's been going backwards and forwards with boxes, so it could be our Liam. Was it you, Liam?
Oh, he's just coming going, what?
Oh, it wasn't Liam.
What? It wasn't Liam.
I know you were, there was a big crash, so we were hoping you were okay.
He is.
He's okay.
He's okay. Is Tracy okay? I think everyone's fine. Sam, is Sam okay?
Yeah, I just chucked a box at someone.
Oh, Tracy just chucked a box at someone. It's fine, everybody. Stand down. Stand down.
Is that a new saying in the building? Everyone's been saying stand down today.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, well, Johnny keeps saying stand down. Stand down.
Oh, no, I think just, I don't normally say that, actually. Just by accident. Oh, dear.
Cherries, let's give her some nice red lips.
Yeah. Some nice red lips, yeah.
Have you got nice red lips over there on you?
I haven't yet.
Not yet.
No.
Then we're going with a citrus. Let's go in with a citrus for the drink.
Okay. What's the drink going to be?
Oh, something with lime in it. What's a cocktail with lime in?
Oh, James is straight in there. Margarita, he says.
Has a margarita got lime in it then?
Has it, James? You think so?
I don't know.
I'm not a massive cocktail drinker, actually.
I love cocktails.
Oh, dear.
I don't care what they are.
Drink responsibly, everybody. What is your go-to, though? If you had to, if you know, if you had a choice.
I like, I don't want to say it, the one that's on the beach.
One that's on the beach? Oh, right! I was trying to...
I didn't like to say it on air, but I do love that, yeah.
What's in that one, then?
It's got orange juice and it's gin-based.
Ah.
I think. But I'm not very good with knowing what's in cocktails.
So you don't really care what's in it as long as it tastes nice?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know what's in it. I don't really know what's in half the cocktails.
Yeah, Johnny, don't Google that, for goodness sake.
It's very nice. It's quite fruity. Oh, it's vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah, orange juice, cranberry juice. Yeah, peach schnapps, that's what it is. Yes, I love peach schnapps.
Oh, she loves... Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love peach schnapps. Or Archers.
Oh, no. Not me.
Not an Archers fan.
No. I'm just quite a simple soul when it comes to, you know, a tipple.
A beer.
A beer, yeah. Please drink responsibly, everybody, you know, and all that.
Absolutely. Oh, I never drink to give me a hangover anymore. I can't be...
Anymore?
I can't be dealing with that. No, I can't be dealing with a hangover anymore.
No.
Yeah, I don't really get the enjoyment when you drink and...
Back in the day, maybe.
Oh, a strawberry daiquiri.
Helen
yes,
said.
I like a strawberry daiquiri.
Mm. Well, this is fun.
This is very fun.
Colouring cup. I'm just...
Can we see Ben's? Can we see Ben's?
There he is. I've just done one side of his little jacket there.
Oh, he's got a navy suit.
Navy suit on. Leave it there you go. What's that there? Oh, it's my bag. I wonder what that was then. I was like, oh yeah, it's my...
You did a good job there, Ben.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it because you can see like where my little arm is there, my little pocket. Oh, sorry, head's in the way. Just shout head, James. So I'm just obviously just doing my shading there.
Towels.
In here, where you can see the little creases. Yeah, I'm doing shading, Johnny. Yeah. So you go your light, then your dark, and then you sort of blend out your medium, don't you? I'm just... Well, there's me. I tell you what, there's me going, Debbie, put your glasses on. I was just about to say, I'm struggling slightly just to see the lines, but I have got my... Do you know what I'm going to do? very quickly. I'm going to get my reading glasses out. Get them out. Because I tell you, Debbie, to put your glasses on, and I struggle on my own over this side.
And then you don't put yours on.
Oh, hang on a minute. Not in there. I've got a fork and a spoon in my bag. That's a bit random. There you go. Readers. I feel this might take me a little bit longer to finish mine than it will yours, Debbie. But I'll do it over the course of the show. I'm going to colour mine in, and then I'll give it away at the end. I'll sign it and all that. And I'll give it away at the end of the show.
Oh, I love that. That's so nice.
Should we do yours as well?
Original.
Should we do it? Are you doing that on a project or?
No, we can give this one away. I've got another one, so...
Let's bundle it then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's bundle it.
That's a good idea.
We'll give yours and mine away together to someone who comments in.
Sounds like a plan.
And this again is demonstrating why I would be rubbish at what you do, because if you notice now you're colouring and I'm colouring, I've gone very, very quiet.
I think the quietest person is Sarah, which you wouldn't expect.
Oh, when she colours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because, I always think it's really strange because Sarah is probably the most chattiest of us all.
Yeah.
And, when she goes really quiet, it's strange.
She's very good. So when I know you've done a few shows with her recently, but when she's on with me, she's very good because she'll sort of give me the heads up. She'll say, right, this is where I go into my little colouring coma now. So you need to talk, Ben.
Yeah, that's what she told me last week.
Yeah. So she's good in that regard, that she sort of does.
It is nice though when you can just get on and do your colouring, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very relaxing.
When I colour, it's one of those things I think, I wish I had more time to do it.
Yeah.
Because we have such busy lives, and then you sort of think, why don't I colour more often?
Yeah. It's one of those things though again, isn't it? Like I always talk about my sister here because she's not a crafter at all, but she always takes. She's got a adult colouring book that she always takes with her because she just loves to do a bit of colouring, finds it very mindful, if she's travelling around and stuff. So it's definitely something.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, there is, absolutely. I mean, I've heard recently there's been a lot of medical services that have been telling people to join craft classes.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Like prescribing?
Not prescribing, but saying that it's like mindful crafting, taking up a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, which is good. Right, all I'm going to do now is her skin. So, in fact, I think I'm going to go in straight with the mid-colour.
Okay.
And then we're going to colour all around.
I'm just going to finish off my trousers and then I'll...
you finish off your trousers.
I'll leave it for a bit because I need to read some... I feel like I need to read some comments.
We've made her look quite white and pasty, so she needs to come alive.
Who's white and pasty?
Well, she is. She looks like she's just white, so we're now making her skin tone brighter.
Ah. Look at this. Here we go. Hey.
Oh, you're doing good.
I think I'm doing all right. Just a nice bit of shading here.
People are tuning in probably thinking, what's going on with
so
Craft
quiet?
Very quiet.
Look, hang on, I'll show you. There you go. Just doing a bit of shading there, just following here, look. And get me light again.
Ben, that is so good.
No, thank you. But I listen to you guys, you see, so I've got to go back over me light.
Love that. So nice.
What I've tried to do is because seeing where my little, where the arm is there and the little creases, just like highlighted those out a little bit. I'll do some more in a minute. I'm enjoying it. I love colouring. It's fun. I do think the tri-blends, once you remember in your head that you go light, dark, and then medium, I do think once you get that into your head, it's quite an easy system to work with to get that blend, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I wasn't really happy with how her bodice was, so I've just re-gone over that. But that's a really good way to sort of say to you, you can rework it, but let it dry first and then see how it evaporates. And then
Yeah.
I'm much happier with the blend now, so she's coming out lovely. And then the only other thing I want to do is I was using earlier, I don't think I've still got it with me. Let me just go and grab. If you use a brown shade, so I've got a... actually, that's probably a little bit too dark. I want the brown. Don't think I've got one. Sorry, floating about.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for, we've got a brown grey, but I wanted the blend, not the shades, because it makes it just that little bit darker.
Yeah.
But again, all I want to do is just put some sort of ground in, sort of around, so it feels like she's not just floating in the air. So we're just going to come around here. And you can colour as much as you want in or as little as you want. It's just creating that sort of shadow so it looks like she's sitting on something and she's not just floating in the air. And then the only other thing I want to do is take that blue, and I'm going to take that citrus blend as well. So let's take the darkest one. And I literally just want to dab this all over. So it's just a nice way of creating a bit of a sort of confetti background. So it's just a case, and I'm being really sort of splodgy, if you like. I'm not doing regular sort of dots, and then I'm going to do the same with the blue, and we're going to come in and do the blue one, and do the same in between. Just so it looks like she's having a real old party there with that confetti everywhere. And there we go. So that colours her image in, so you can see, really pretty image. So let's pop that to the side and let's put a card together. So I thought because I was using those lemons and blues, I would use that amazing Mediterranean Dreams paper pad.
Oh, yes.
So I thought, I love this one, Ben. I thought it was just such a lovely, zesty, full of life collection. Absolutely gorgeous, the paper pad in this. So we're just going to use this one. I mean, obviously, what I love about stamps like this or dies like we've got on the show is that you can literally use whatever you want in your stash. So you might have this one, you might have one of the older paper pads, or you might have some of those brand new papers that we had in the new paper.
Oh, that's coming up later on as well, actually.
Well, that's the new packs. Then we had the special, my special box, didn't we?
Oh, yes,
special,
yeah.
Which is just beautiful. So I've put a piece of acetate there, and all I've done is I've created these at 1.5 inches, and I've cut 1.5 inch left, so I should say 1.5 inch off my card blank, which is 7.5 inches by 6 inches.
Yeah.
And then all I'm going to do is I've put my acetate into place. Then I can move this, put my tape then onto the top flap, and then when that comes down, that will grab that acetate, which will create that card base.
Yeah.
Just like so. And then we're going to put the other piece, which is another 1.5 inches on the bottom there. So we're just going to literally tape that into place. Mm-hmm. And that's going to create this nice sort of zesty bottom piece. Just going to line that up with my card. Along there we go. And then we've got another piece to put along the top to create that card.
Sorry, I'm just getting excited over here. I just got, no, I said, hey, sorry.
You're enjoying colouring yourself.
I am enjoying colouring. I promise I'll talk more.
No, it's
in a minute.
absolutely fine. We're still matte and layering our card.
Yeah.
So then what I've done, so I've got my other finished one here. We're going to pop that into place. So we're going to place that on top. I've got another one there. So this is why nesting dies are fabulous to have, because you can really matte and layer all those different designs on top of each other. So let's just pop all of those into place. In fact, I'll tell you what we will do if we want. I know we got to ask our team, but we could pop a card in to send as well with yours.
Could you what?
We could put this card in.
Oh, yeah. No, oh, yeah, let's definitely do that.
Yes.
Are you going to sign it there, yeah?
Yes, I can sign this. You can sign your one. Or...
One winner gets both, yeah?
Yes. I was just... Right, so we'll pop that one on. That's going to go onto the top there. And I'm going to just put the tape on the top and bottom, just so then when you're on the inside you won't see any glue. It will just look like your main topper that's going onto there. So we're just going to pop that one into place right in the centre. And then all I've done then is I've stamped out be a girl with a mind, a woman with attitude and a lady with class. So we're going to place this one onto the front of our card. Let's just add some dimension.
Yep.
And then the last thing we need to do is finish with a nice bright bow, which always looks beautiful. And then we've got that amazing lady in her cocktail glass. So let's pop that on the bottom here.
Oh, yes, that's brilliant.
Just there, and then we've got our bow. And there we go.
Boom. So we'll give that and my amazing colouring away, all signed to someone who comments on the show. And we'll have a separate winner to go into the Disco Ball of Delight as well. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Listen, make sure you grab your showstopper. It includes the scruffy little cat stamp collection. If you just want to go from them on their own, of course, you can do that as well. Price on that is £24 if you're platinum or $31.20. If you have just joined us, welcome to the second half of our launch day show. Oh, it's been very relaxed, it's been very chilled. We've been doing a bit of colouring, we've been having a laugh, we've been reading a few comments. You guys have been shopping, grabbing all of the deals as well. Thank you for all of the great comments coming through. Nice shading, says Hannah Law Ben. Good job, thank you. I'm going to use my little ice grey in a minute to go around the outside of me. But anyway, my Lord Ben, I cannot wait to have you as a cushion cover, says Shadiah, in my chaise, and to colour your suit in many colours. Good job on the colouring, Ben. Thank you, everyone, for the lovely comments. Ben for crafty president, says Shannon97. Lovely Debbie, says Helen Stewart. Beautiful Debbie, says Faye. And Charlotte Clark says, Debbie, the ideas you show are great. I never would have thought to dot the pen around for a background. What a fabulous card idea, Debbie. I love it.
Thank you.
We've been colouring in with the brand new stamps that you've got in your Showstopper bundle. And like we said, the great thing is you've got the ability to grab the bag on its own if you want with all of its content. You can grab the brand new scruffy little cat stamps on their own if you want as a bundle, or indeed you can grab the brand new Kaleidoscope dies as well on their own as a bundle. If you love all of them, you can jump in and get that Showstopper collection. Don't forget, of course, as well, we're still bringing you double points and we're still bringing you all of those free gifts as well. Just remind you of those for the day today, actually, in case you didn't know. £10, $10 free gift today is your Garden Gnomes accessories kit. So you get your stamps and you get your dies within that set, which is absolutely brilliant. You've got things like your little wheelbarrow, your little pond and your basket in there as well. Then you will get, when you spend 50, well, you'll get a pen. It just depends what colour you get, because it's a mystery. You might get a purple one, you might get a white one, a gold one, a pink one, a blue one. You will get one, though, when you spend 50 alongside your stamps and dies. And then you're also going to get your bag. When you spend 100, is your Jute Tote bag. But that's while stocks last. I have a feeling at some point this week that will disappear, because we've had thousands of orders. So spend your 100, you get all 3 of those. You're very close to getting your 100 spend if you go for the Showstopper deal today. Break it down for you. You will get in the Showstopper the brand new limited edition Ben bag. Yes, £24 or $30 individually, but it comes in the Showstopper. There's your bag with my smiley face and my little signature on there. That is limited. Also limited are the brand new stamps that you get as well, the scruffy little cat stamps. I think these are absolutely brilliant. So much fun to go alongside your Sarah and Leanne set. You've got me twice over, and then you've got 2 little crafty sentiments, which are I'm crafty, I don't know it, and eat, sleep, craft, repeat. And then, let's have a look. Inside the bag, all of these goodies. I'm not even kidding you. The deal is just insane here. You're getting die cuts when it comes to your beautiful trellis pre-cut elements from the Vintage Rose collection. Also in the bag, you're going to get one of our shimmer ink pads. That is the Amethyst. We're throwing in some stencils in here. You're also going to get one of our amazing floral cut and embossed folders. That floral frame is included. Also in here, you're going to get one of our interchangeable seam tunnel dies. Whether you want to create that sort of perspective of looking in or looking out, you can do that with these dies and then change the scene depending on whether you want to go for the Christmas lights, the snowflakes or that holly. You're also going to get the pop-out sentiment die in here. You're also going to get one of our amazing edibles, those beautiful dancing dragonflies, and wow, a set of gorgeous nesting dies included as well. Those are the sort of slimline nesting dies, 8x3 those are, so perfect for your DL cards. That's the bag. Huge value already, I think you'll agree, when you consider the bag alone is over £120 worth, and that's only one item within the showstopper. Also, when you go for this showstopper deal, you are going to receive your stamps. And now, if you like the designs that you've seen as far as the Ben, Leanne and Sarah stamps are concerned, you'll love the designs in this set. It's really funky, really sassy, very fabulous, darling. You've got the 4 different characters within this set. So this one is called your Shopaholic. So you've got that cute character there with those 3 fantastic sentiments. Then you're going to get this one, which is fabulous. Hey, girl. You've got hello, gorgeous. Hey, you. And you are so fabulous. Then you've got Debbie Fisher. Dream big, sparkle more, shine bright. And then last but by no means least, we have got the one that you just saw Debbie pop onto that card a few moments ago, which is your Diva Queen. That set, again, individually, £24 or $31.20. Lots of people going for that as an individual purchase. But if you go for the showstopper, you get that, you get the bag, and you also get the Kaleidoscope origami dies. These, again, are incredible, unique, very different, like nothing we've seen before. Are we going to do another one with these in the show?
Yes,
yes,
definitely.
Marvellous. So your delicate doilies. You're also going to get in here your flourishing florals, beautiful, stunning, sensational snowflake, and then you've also got in here your sensational stars as well, giving you that really cool 3D effect, but you know, die cutting the pieces so you'll be able to do all the foldings, that sort of origami art for yourself, for just £30.40 or $39.20. Those are available individually if you just want to give those a try, but if you're sold on the idea of those, sold on the idea of the bag and the stamps, then it's the showstopper that you need to go for. £64 or $88, over a third of the showstopper has gone, so get it whilst you can. Look at the saving, $112, that's £112, 18 pence, or $136.13. Few quick comments coming through. Colette says, I'm going to use my bags when I go shopping and see how many people ask where I got them. Someone said earlier on, actually, with the bags, what we should start doing is popping them in different places where you live, taking pictures of them and then sending the pictures in, and we'll create our own little collages. And Stephanie says, I think I'm going to turn my bags into pillows like someone else posted, decorative and useful. Let's have a look with lovely Debbie. You've got some home decor over there. Is that with the origami dies?
Yeah, so I keep forgetting to show it, and I really wanted to show it because it's so cute. It's actually a little candle holder, so you can put your candle in there. How amazing does that look?
Yeah, very good.
I just think it's beautiful. Look at this, just covered around. And what's nice about this is you can still use this for a normal candle inside, because that's also obviously on the outside. But each piece at the edge is connecting. I just love that. It doesn't even say who's made it, but I just think that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so home decor. I'm actually thinking you could do those around a cracker, your homemade crackers. Lots of, table pieces that you can do, which is amazing. Right, we're going to show you how you can get that different variations of colour by using just white card. So I'm going to bring in my, I keep it, that's twice I've done that now. Let me just go and retrieve my folder. What's happening is I'm putting my my Gemini machine on top of my big Gemini, and when I pull it up, it's actually opening the top platform and then sending my folder flying. Right, so we're going to just place that inside. I love that you can use your Gemini Mini with these. It makes super quick crafting, and I just absolutely adore my Gemini Mini. I'm feeling quite jealous. I'm feeling like I've got to get a new one, Ben, though. I'm feeling jealous that there's a raspberry colour one.
New kid in town.
Mine doesn't match my Gemini now.
No, that is the only thing, isn't it? Well, I suppose what you could do is get yourself a new one and have that for yourself, and then maybe donate the other to the grandkids.
Do you know what? That's a brilliant idea. Because Ruby's already got one, so
Yeah.
I bought her one. But Ava's 4 now. She hasn't got one, so I could give her my one.
There's
and get
your in.
myself, yeah, a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to definitely do that because I'm so jealous. I keep seeing it, keep crafting.
Especially when they colour match as well. And if you've got your G2, look how lovely it sits on top
I know,
there.
it looks so nice. I
Yeah.
just love it. Absolutely love it. So now I've used a thicker cardstock for this, which, and what I should have done actually, was put this through again because I could have just gone backwards and forwards and it would have cut those pieces out beautifully. But we've got there in the end. Then what we're going to do is reinforce those score lines. So just bring in your scoreboard. So let's bring that one back in. And then we're going to use our scoring tool. And again, pop in those lines in. So I can see that line there, right there. Well, I can really see the line now. Put my glasses on. I can't believe I've done all them before without my glasses on. And it's like, ta-da!
I can see, it's a miracle.
I know, so silly, aren't I? So do that to that 4th score line, just there. Oh, there we go. Like that, and then we're going to go just slightly over to do that one. There we go. So this is our 300 GSM cardstock, Ben.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you one that we did do with a thicker cardstock, and it just means that you have to sort of give it a bit more sort of bend, but it still works. And you get a really good, you get quite a good rigidity in obviously a higher grade of cardstock. So it is good with doing them. It just takes that little bit longer to manipulate those lines in and just fold them over. But it definitely works, so you can use that higher grade in GSM. So let's pop those in, and then what I want to do, it's these front pieces that are going to meet that I want coloured in. So all I'm going to do, let me bring in, just a scrap bit of card, let's find one. We're going to bring in our pens, and then let's just use that nice orange. And just at the front here, I'm just going to colour it. It doesn't matter that it goes over, as long as you can, you do go over a little bit. So when you fold it, you can't see it.
Okay.
So we're just going to place that in.
It's been great watching you put these together as well today, because it's been I suppose a fairly newish concept to you, hasn't it, really?
Oh, absolutely.
And like you said, you're normally very much
A quick
sort of
crafter.
Speedy Gonzales,
Yep, absolutely.
but you've enjoyed like the mindfulness of these, haven't you?
Yeah, really, I've really enjoyed them, and I think you will at home. I think you will love them when you get them home. So that's all you have to do, because when you then bring them up, oh, and I wanted to go over the second. Look, that was silly. I did that, Ben? And you actually want to go over the second score line, so it's fine. Do that over the second one, and then the next one. Because what's going to happen then, you're going to bring these together, and when you then stick them together, oh, we didn't need to go over that second one, that's going to be glued. I thought that is because I haven't got me tape on, but can you see, then we've got the white piece, and then you've got your colours piece on there as well. So that creates a completely different look. So what I've then done, if I bring all these ones in, let me pop them all on one sheet. Bring these in so you can see them. I've created all different colours, so if I turn them round you'll be able to see I've done all those different colours. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to take off my sorry, another boring bit, but this is taking off the these will come off a lot easier this time because it's just normal cardstock.
Well, whilst we're doing that, we can say hello to Jane, who says, love watching you two together. It's such a happy show.
Oh, that's so nice. We do have a lot of fun, don't we?
do.
In fact, we all the team, I mean, we all have fun on there. But yeah, I think it's just because I probably, I really like Ben's dad jokes.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. And it's all...
And we like a sing-song, don't we, Ben?
And we like a sing-song.
Yes.
I like your giggles. And, of course, you always love to work with the presentation lead as well.
Absolutely.
Catherine Harris says, I thought I was finished buying yesterday, but I really need Ben on a bag. Well, get Ben on a bag. Come on, Catherine, jump in and grab it. All the caricatures of you guys are just too cute, says Samantha Cheney. Thumbs up for this idea. And Crafting Queen says, I'm loving the show. I'm getting a bit of crafting in, including colouring. Just about to open the Everyday Nesting dies. They are all beautiful. Can't wait to try all the different combos.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of people have loved that candle holder as well. Helen and Teresa and Shaddai saying, I'm in love with the origami dies. Can't wait to get them. And clever idea, Debbie says, Stephanie, those candle holders are extremely expensive.
Yes, absolutely, they are, and it looks amazing. Imagine doing it out of glittered cardstock as well and having that for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you'll get so many, many people will be asking you where you got them from. Right, let's start popping all these together. So we're going to just start by placing those edges, so edge to edge, so we get that flat back. And we're literally just going to go round. In fact, let's put a blue next to the purple. And I've just done these all different colours. You could be coordinating these with different different colours that you've got, or what works with your cardstock. But they're going to look amazing.
Hi also to Evelyn, who says, I love the pillow ideas for the bags. I have several crafters bags already that go to the grocery store. What I would say is, don't get the bag home and then make it into a pillow. Have one as a bag and then maybe get another one for a pillow. I mean, do what you want. They're your bags at the end of the day, but, you know, it'd be nice if...
Well, that's kind of you, Ben.
Yeah, I'll let you do what you want. If you do want to create a pillow, you go ahead. And Wanda says, I was up at 2:30 haunting the website for your bag, Ben. Back to sleep about 5 and I'm already at my craft table. It's 8 a.m. Ready to spend the rest of the morning with you, lovely bunch. Candy says, I wonder how these would look with coloured vellum. Could you do them with vellum?
You could do them with vellum, yes. That's a shout. I love that idea. That's a really nice idea.
Tess says, you make them look so easy. What is the scale of sort of craftability with these?
I think beginners can do these then. Yeah, I think because you get full step-by-step instructions, I think, beginners could do this, absolutely.
And Sherry Yates says, Ben, you are on your way to Manteca, California. I've never heard of that.
Manteca.
Manteca, California. Sounds
cool
amazing.
Name.
Yeah. Let me know as well if you have bought the bag, where else I'm going to be heading off to over the course of the next few days, and it will be days as well, because our warehouse team have been amazing getting all the goodies out over birthday. It's been phenomenal. They've
been incredible. So when we turn this over, Ben, look at this. We've then got our designs. So if we bend these out, we've got these beautiful designs that all go into each other.
Oh, yes.
Just hold that down, flatten them down. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Love that one. So then what we're going to do, we're going to bring our card in. So let's, well, in fact, I'm not making a card. I'm going to make a box. So we're going to bring this one in. And I've just done my box. So I'm doing my box. The actual box lid itself is 8 by 8. But I did my box, sorry, that's my lid, and my box base, I did 10 by 10. And then I scored in at 2.5 inches on the box base. And I scored in at 1.5 inches on the box lid. So we're just going to pop this one together. Now, before I do, I've got some papers. Again, I've been using my Colour Your World papers. So we're just going to use these to go on the front of our box here.
Absolutely brilliant. Pretty, says Lillian Kwok. I can see a rainbow, says Patricia Day.
Yes, absolutely.
And stunning, Debbie, says Stephanie Theodos. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really versatile. We're loving these dies. I think you guys are loving them as well. As I say, if you don't want to go for the full collection, do think about potentially getting just one of these, because you can buy them individually if you want. So you could potentially just go for the little scruffy little cat stamps and also that bag, and then just pop one of those origami dies in there, no problem. Loads of love from Christy Mahoney, who says, I love that, Debbie, as well. Excuse me.
Oh, what happened there? Did you sneeze?
Coughing.
Oh. We'll let Ben have his coughing fit over there. That's horrible when it suddenly takes you like that. Have you got some water? Right, so all we're doing here is sticking on our topper and our papers, and then again I've just used, because I felt like I had to use quite a bit of sort of our gold mirror card and sparkle to really enhance this. So all I've used is this beautiful cardstock in our gold, which is our matte mirror, not matte mirror, this is our Centura. So we're just going to place that into our middle section.
Yep.
Pop that in there. And then before I put, I mean, you could put this on before or you could put it on after, but actually I could put it on before, that might as well do it now. So we're just going to get our, where is it, right in front of me? So I'm going to use our dotty tape pen just to add some of those dots down. It would probably be worth as well, especially as we're putting it on a box that would be sort of passed around and opened. It might be worth just getting your tacky glue and putting that into the sort of centre to hold it well on there. And then all we're going to do is we're going to just pop that right in the centre, making sure I've got that evenly on both sides. So a little bit over there. There we go.
That is brilliant.
Like so we're just going to bring those ones in just so the colours meet. Like so. Yeah, it's just something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. There's lots of appreciation for it. Helen says, pretty. Great, Debbie. And Kathy Weirback saying, that is beautiful.
And then we're just adding our tape to the edges of our box. So that will create that one. And then fold those ones in. If you are new and you're new to crafting, the box has been made on our scoreboard. You have a box and box base and a box lid side. And then all I'm going to do with that, let me bring in my base over here, pop that onto place.
Oh, I like that. Real.
And there we go. There's our pretty box that we've made that just shows those gorgeous colours. Lovely, isn't it?
That is absolutely brilliant, and another great way to be able to use those dies. So if you're still, kind of on the fence about thinking, shall I, shan't I? Hopefully that demonstration has tipped you into the sort of right direction with these. But as I've said, if you do just want to give them a go, I knew that these are potentially a new concept for a lot of people. They certainly are to me as well. You might be looking at these and thinking, shall I, shan't I? I think potentially maybe grab one, maybe grab a couple and give them a go, and then at least you can say that you've got them. If you love them, you can come back and get the others. But if you're sold on the idea already, then this is that bundle in full. All of the 4 collections, the 8 dies in total. Sensational Star. That one is your seasonal snowflake. Love this one, really, really stunning. The flourishing floral, again, so much depth and detail within that. And then you've also got in there your delicate doilies as well. All available individually. That's the bundle if you just want to go for that. But as we've said, if you like the showstopper, it's everything. The showstopper is all of those dies. Then you get all of the Scruffy Cat stamps as well. A lot of people have been jumping in and grabbing those. Really fun, really cute, really sassy, and really great characters that you can really characterise, by colouring them in different colours, of course. And then you've got the bag. Yes, make sure you jump in and grab the third of the 4 bags that we're going to be releasing this birthday. It's little old me on a bag with, over £120 worth of goodies inside that bag. So already, just for the bag on its own with the contents of that price tag of £64 or $88 for the lot is absolutely incredible. And don't forget, you'll get double points on all of that as well. Sue says, all the projects so great, lovely, neat, and so tempting. And this is fabulous, Debbie, says C. Newkirk. Beautiful box, Debbie, says Busy Lizzie. And Sue Griffith says, I love that box so much. I hope it is demo of the week. We will have to wait and see. We'll do a vote perhaps in just a little while. Right, we're going to have a little break, give you opportunity to get your basket checked out. If you've got stuff in your cart, head to the checkouts right now and we'll come back with a final little wrap up in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle because Crafters Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got disco fever and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the disco ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
Welcome back, everybody, into the sort of final half hour of the show. Thank you so much for checking out of your baskets. Great show today, says Donna on YouTube. Tegan Newkirk says, Ben, how tall are the stamps of the girls? Oh, yikes, now you ask. We can potentially measure one the other side of the studio in a minute with Debbie. I don't have a measuring implement here. It's all right.
I was busy working out what I was doing for my next demo.
Don't you do it now whilst I'm chatting if you can. Just a rough size of the biggest.
Yeah, it's strange that they
girl.
don't say,
Yeah.
isn't it? So but let's give a rough size. They look about I was going to say 4 inches, but they're over 4 inches. So 4 1/4. Let's have a look at another one. 4 1/4.
Yeah.
I reckon they're all about the same, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that one possibly is about the same. Yeah, 4 1/4. So it looks like they're all about 4 1/4, and I would say no more than 2.5 inches.
Okay. Thank you. Jane says, so happy I got the showstopper. I almost didn't because I wasn't sure about the origami dies. Thanks, Debbie, though, because I now love them. Get them, grab the showstopper, and listen, if you like the idea but you're thinking, shall I, shan't I, there'll be masterclasses with them. There'll be craft-alongs with them as well, so you have got...
Craft-along, just a heads up,
Oh, yes.
next Thursday.
Yeah.
So we've got a craft-along next Thursday, so get your dies and then you can craft along with me next Thursday in real time. So, yeah, that'll be exciting.
There you go, so even more reason to jump in and grab those. But if you don't want to get those today, you can still pick up the individuals, build your own little mini bundle. Keep the comments coming through, because remember, the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning that £300, $300. And also, we'll have a second winner to win the... I did my colour in there, look, I finished. To win Debbie's card and my colour in there as well. There it is, look, Adam Freeman. Look at that, I'm quite pleased with that. Pretty decent. Just apart from the that eye there is a little bit Terminator-ish. I was a bit heavy on the old the blue pen there, but look at that. There we go. I'll sign that, and Debbie will sign her card, and we'll pop that in for a winner at the end of the show. And we'll also have the person going into the Disco Ball of Delight, getting a step closer to winning 300. Now, if you missed yesterday's launch, whoa, what a launch you missed. The Gold Shimmer ink pads. These just proved so popular. There was a showstopper. That showstopper has now gone. Bad news. But the good news is you've got the shimmer ink pads on their own, still available. And look at this. Ready? Watch, watch, watch. Kapow. Wow. Look at that shimmer. I mean, absolutely wow. If you love the original shimmer ink pads that we brought to you, these you're going to go absolutely crazy for. 8 brand new colours with that gold shimmer this time. And well, you'll see some demos with Debbie here, but go back and watch Leanne's show yesterday where she was creating backgrounds with these. She was painting with these. She was putting these through stencils. She was putting these through embossing folders, doing letterpress techniques, painting with these. So many different things that you can achieve. Look great on white and on your dark cardstock as well. Grab them. You'll love them. If you love the original shimmer ink pads, these you'll go crazy for. £36 or $56 for the set. Maybe you got the showstopper yesterday and you're thinking, wish I got more. Great opportunity to jump in and grab these today. Let's have a look at these with Debbie, because we've not seen these in action yet today. I mean, and I know we shouldn't have favourites, Debbie. I did like the original shimmer ink pads, but these for me with the gold, it's got something, got a little bit more of an edge to them.
I agree. I love them.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how much I would love them, but they are just exquisite. And if I just show you something, if I just use an ink pad, now bear in mind these ink pads are really juicy, so just to use them straight on here, when that starts to dry, it has the most incredible shine on it. Now we'll come back to this because I want it to dry fully, and it doesn't take long to dry, but they are pigment ink pads, which means they stay wetter for longer, which means you can then start to use these for your heat embossing, for all your different techniques. It's starting to dry now. Look, we can start seeing that come through, but we'll come back to that in a minute. But I want to show you just how juicy those ink pads were. Now I'm going to show a few different techniques. So first of all, let's show some stamping with them. So we're just going to use a little topper. Let me bring in my stamping platform. I love that we can stamp with them. I think that's just a really important thing that we can do. I've just got a stamp here which is enjoy the sweet little moments. So let's bring that one in, and we're just going to place it over the top. Now what I'm going to have to do is spray my mat because there's not a lot of room there. And Jan's in next week, so I need to wipe that one.
Yeah.
So actually, I've got a feeling, did I just spray? No, it was, oh yeah, I've just sprayed stick away.
Oh, you don't want that.
So to clean it, so we want to clean it. I don't think there is one. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take a bigger piece of cardstock.
What's on the edge of the counter there?
Which
no,
one?
In front of you.
It's the stick and spray, Ben. I see it.
You're welcome.
So let's just spray just a little bit onto there. I must have put it there and ready for it, and then completely forgot that's what I did.
Yeah.
So we're just going to place that right on there, and then we're going to place our stamp onto that. So the other way I was going to do it is literally what you could do is take a bigger piece of card and then cut it down afterwards.
Okay.
But my card was already cut to size. Now with this one, we're going to use our Majestic Ruby, and we're going to also use the Golden Honey. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Golden Honey in the middle there, and then we're going to come in around the edges, and we're going to top that up with that ruby. Now I'm using my lightest colour first because I'm not too worried about putting a little bit of the lighter colour on. So we just want to get lots of that colour going, and then we can stamp on top.
Here we go.
So popping that on, stamp down, walk your fingers around. I always stamp pushing down on the cross in the middle first, and then walk your fingers round, and then you've got that beautiful effect, which is amazing. Now we're going to let that dry, but that's going to give us this really beautiful gold shimmer on there. So let's pop that to the side. So that's one of the things you can do. So that's your stamping. You can, if you wanted to, stamp and spritz. Okay. And then that way it will sort of disperse the colour a little bit and give you sort of a painted detail rather than a stamped detail. The other thing I want to show is how you can create a background. So bringing in some watercolour cardstock, what I'm going to do is literally, let me bring in my, I'm just going to find a paintbrush. This will do, and some water. And then we're going to just use that in a second. So what I want to do is apply the similar sort of colours, but I'm going to literally just put them randomly onto there. Can you see where the sort of gold edges is coming out on there already?
Oh yeah,
And then we're also going to come in with a little bit of peach.
Yeah.
And I'm going in the gap so we're not contaminating our ink pads too much. I mean, if you get a little bit on there, it's really not going to matter too much at all. And then I want to put a pop of that really bright colour there.
Oh, yes.
And then all we want to do is to use our spritzer bottle. So let's bring that in. I've got a little bit of water in there. We're just going to spritz over there. Now, depending on how wet you have that, is what the effect you'll get on your cardstock.
It's like a fruit punch.
Yeah, absolutely. But I always like to, so a lot of people you could dip straight in, so we could put our card straight over the top.
Yeah.
I like to just go in with my paintbrush and just make sure that we're mixing those colours a little bit. It also gives you a good idea of how wet it is as well. Yeah. And then I just feel like you get a little bit of a better lay down of colour. So we're just going to place that in there, pick that colour up. And you want it so it's not soaking wet. If it is soaking wet, it doesn't matter, you'll just get a really nice one. Now you can do different colours of this. So we've got this one coming up here, we can dip back in there. The other thing you can also do is you can start to, you could dry that and then do it all over again. And then that'll just keep picking up all that colour to create that background. Now, I'm not going to do much more to that. You could spritz this and pick some more up then, but we're just going to give it a wipe and take that away. So let me just grab some kitchen towel.
Did you hear the joke about the particularly slow day at the fruit punch stand?
No.
No, there is no punchline. Because it was a slow day at the stand, so there was no line for the punch, hence punchline. Oh dear, thank you, James.
Can't find, oh, where's that gone? We must have one somewhere.
What are you looking
I can't find a heat tool. Need a heat tool.
We can find one heat tool. We'll have a look for one. I can read a few comments as well whilst we're looking.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Tess is saying, I didn't think I would like those origami dies, but they are really gorgeous. It makes all the difference when you see them in action. Quite a few people saying that about those origami dies. Evelyn Kiefer says, Debbie, you have just given a new life to my chalkboard stamps. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's the thing with those as well, isn't it? You always look at those stamps and go, oh, chalkboard stamps, got to do that effect. But of course, they're just great sentiment stamps that you can use all of these different colours with. And Kim says, I'm more of a silver kind of girl, but the gold in these inks really pops much more than the silver. And Gilmore's singing again today. I love this, Gilmore. Gold shimmer. They're the ink pads with the Midas touch. Score, says Trish. I've just completed my order for the Ben bag. Score, Trish. Back of the net. Get in there. And Shannon97 says, is Debbie using regular card or watercolour card right now?
Watercolour card.
Okay.
And I want this to be a bit more vibrant, so we're going to put just a little bit more down. So
Yep.
I'm just going to put a little dab of colour there and then just add a bit more. So don't be afraid of adding extra because it's not going to affect anything. It's just going to build up that colour. So let's pop some of that down, give that one a spritz and pick some of that up as well. So we'll pop that one straight on, pick some of that colour up. Yeah, I think if you're adding water to anything, then use that's better. I like that, that's a much more vibrant colour. There we go. So we'll dry that off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, if you're using anything that's watered, I would say use your watercolour cardstock.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to dry that off again.
Okay. By the way, heat tools available on the website. I think, I'm 99% sure. Yeah, we've still got the 3 for 2 deal going there on the website, so you can pick up things like the heat tools in there. I know the rocker blocks are, the 8x8 stamping platform is, your stamping mat is, all the kind of really useful craft tools are in a 3 for 2. So buy 3 items, get the cheapest one free. It's a great opportunity, particularly if you're new, to pick up core tools, because like heat tools, Debbie, a real must in a craft room, aren't they?
Absolutely, and I would say that's good if it's a little bit like Christmas when you go and get your gifts and they do 3 for 2.
Yeah, yeah.
You end up getting a free gift, you get a free heat tool for someone. That's amazing.
Marvellous.
Love that. So once we've done that, we're then going to bring in a stencil, because once you've done your backgrounds, we can still stencil through with our ink pads as well.
Oh, yeah.
So all I'm going to do is take this time, let's grab our finger daubers. So we'll have those in. Got nice, that looks like it's been used actually on the shimmer one. So I'm going to use our ruby, and let's use that yellow as well. So we'll just pop some of that through. And I don't even need this to be perfect. I just want to give some detail in the background.
Okay.
So, and we're going to cover a lot of it. So let's take this first one. Just add in that extra pop. And you can always then look at that on there. Looks beautiful, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And then let's take some others.
And I know, sadly, they've gone again now, but the finger daubers are handy for stencils, aren't they? Particularly
Oh, they've gone, have they?
Yeah, I think they sold out again yesterday. But they're great for stencils, aren't they, when you want to be a bit more precise. But you can use pretty much all of your other blending tools with these ink pads again, can't you? Your normal blending tools, the new brushes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You can use, oh yes, the new brushes. Have we still got the new brushes in?
We did have yesterday.
Ah.
You didn't know they were back, did you?
I didn't know they were black, and I'm just hoping there are some, so I can go and order some today, because they are amazing, literally. And if anyone's not seen them, I'm going to bring them in. You get them in little, I love this, yeah, they come in these little packs, and you get a pack of 5 of these that stay in here. It means no more mess anymore, Ben, which is absolutely brilliant. And they are incredibly beautiful for blending. In fact, I've got a piece of embossed card here. Let's just bring in, I know I'm switching from my demo there, but let's just go in. Now, if you just apply these to here, you get the most amazing blend. Look at this, just going over the top, just a little bit of blending.
Oh, yes.
They're just incredible. And they almost, because the blending capabilities of them, they add this intense shine that you've got. But can you see in the crevices you get like a gold?
Yeah.
It blends that gold sort of in. It's just beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Let's go in with a different colour. So let's come in with the yellow there, because then what we can start doing is blending to a newer colour there. So coming into that one.
So then you're getting the mixture of the colours there as well, in that ombre.
Yes.
Oh, how gorgeous is that laid down? Is that the gold honey?
Yeah, that's the gold.
Wow-wee.
Yeah. Gold honey. But look at this. If we then mix that over the top with the blue, can you see we're getting that sort of deeper green going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, love that. Yeah, these are just, I think there's no other brushes like this. They are so amazing. So yeah, make sure you head to the website for those because they are incredible.
There are 5 pack from memory, aren't there? You get 5 for $15.99 platinum, $19.99 I think it is US platinum. Look at the shine, the shimmer.
I know, just so
Yikes.
amazing. Yeah, so those brushes are incredible.
Yeah.
Right, now going back to this one, so we've got our background here, we've got our stamped image there, put them together and then you get these incredible tones which are just amazing and literally they shimmer in the light. I don't know if we can pick them up in the studios, but I can see them in here.
Can see
so
it.
I can see it when you get there, just there.
Top
I
right.
can sort of see it. Yeah, it's just so lovely. But you'll love them. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, one more thing I just want to show you.
Oh,
with
yes.
them because they are. This is one of my favourite things. Let me just clear my mess up as we're going along. Where's my spritzer? Put some water down.
This again, you could pop onto another background, couldn't you, at home?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I know lots of people that use, you know, they're not rice papers. They're like, oh, what are they called? They're like paper. They're like tissue paper, but they're not tissue paper. They're called something. And you get them all patterns and plain ones. A lot of people use them to mop up. And then they create these amazing backgrounds with them. You tear them, you glue them onto things.
What in craft?
Someone will know what they are. Sorry, my mind is terrible with remembering words. But basically, they're sheets of paper, which are like tissue paper, but you have to rip them. You wet them to rip them, and then you apply glue over the top of them.
That sounds like papier-mâché sort of stuff.
No, it's not that. I know what it is, Ben, and I just cannot think. It's gone out of my head. Someone keep an eye on the comments. Someone will absolutely know what they are. Well, what my point is, a lot of people use them to mop up all their paint. So then when they use them on their crafts, they've got all these beautiful colours.
Leanne was saying as well yesterday when she sort of mops up, she just uses like kitchen towel and then she'll make flowers out of the kitchen towel as well.
Oh, yes,
So
that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Helen says, is it napkins?
No, it's not napkins. Not napkins, no. I know what it is, but there's just, I just cannot believe it's gone out of my head. Right, the other thing.
paper?
What is it?
Subi paper?
No, no.
Sumi?
No. Oh, dear.
Not Yupo, is it?
No.
No. Mosaic?
No.
Kitchen roll, says Lillian?
Is people giving us all these ideas?
Crepe?
No. No.
Go through the alphabet.
It's printed, so it's printed papers.
Oh, I know what you mean. My nan used to do that, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then you literally can tear them away.
Mulberry?
Like, no.
Parchment,
No,
it's
not parchment. No, none of that. None of that. Rice paper, is that what it is?
You said rice paper.
No, is it rice paper?
You said rice paper.
Is it rice paper? Yes, Johnny. Is that rice paper? And I said it.
You said it. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, you did.
I said the wrong thing. Rice paper. That's exactly what it is.
Dear.
Sorry, everyone. It's rice papers.
What a laugh. Not rice paper.
Yeah, it's rice paper.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm just hopeless, aren't I?
What are we like?
Right, what I wanted to show you here is how you can paint. I'm going to put a bit more. Honestly, there's no hope for me, Ben. There's no hope for me.
I totally feel your pain on that front. I know we always talk about this, and we both struggle with the words and the memory for different reasons, but I totally get that. Do you know when I can't think of a word, it's so easy to think of. I go through the alphabet. Do you do that?
Oh, all the time.
When you try to think of something, you go
I do that with names as well. When I can't think of someone's name, I go through the alphabet and say as many names with each. Oh, I'm glad that's not just me that does that.
I'm Ben, by the way. Ben.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness me.
So you can actually, because of how they're so highly pigmented, we can pop this onto black cardstock. And because what I've got here is a heat embossed piece. And because it's heat embossed, it's acting as a resist. So it means that we can paint, look, directly over those lines and the lines still come out. It's just beautiful. These are gorgeous. You're probably not getting a good idea of these at the second, but wait till I'm going to put some leaves on in a minute. And we're just going to continue to sort of paint this because they really do react so well with the black cardstock.
Yeah, lots of people as well. Glad that you're in actually, because I think we sometimes take for granted that, you know, we think, oh, everyone knows the brushes are back in. Well, Betty didn't, I don't think. Betty Weaver says, I've just got the brushes. Can't wait to play with them. Mary Kay Canole says, I've just ordered the brushes along with Ben's bag. Thank you, Mary Kay.
Please save me some.
Yes, don't all order them because Debbie wants to get some as well. I think we've got a fairly, well, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, don't say that.
Don't say that because then it'll be like, oh, they're sold out.
Yeah, we think we've got them and then that's it, they go. Have we still got dotty tape pens?
No.
Oh no,
They went
gone
on,
as well.
what day did they go, Johnny?
Oh,
I think during Cartload last week, wasn't it? I think it was Thursday, Friday last week. It was Cartload because we were counting them down, weren't we? We had 70 odd left and then they were gone in an instant.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I think the major sort of casualties have been the dotty tape pens and the finger daubers.
So I'll show you, you know, we're not joking when we say about these things, they go so quickly, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely right. So that's why, again, you know, as much as you want you to snap up the new launches, if there's core stuff that you need, you know, like your daubers, like your tape pens, like cardstock. I mean, because even, I don't know if we've got that back in stock, but the watercolour cardstock disappeared very, very quickly. I don't know whether we've got more back in stock, but all of these things which you think, oh, I'll come to birthday and pick those up because, you know, I'll get double points. A lot of things like your adhesives, like some cardstock and papers and things like accessories, Gemini plates, all these things, they're on 3 for 2s, but they're only on 3 for 2s whilst we've got them in stock. And we have been super, super busy over the course of the last 9 days. So please don't sort of dwell on things and wait till the end of the week because chances are most things will have disappeared. Love seeing Debbie's take on the shimmer ink, says Nadia Thompson. Yeah, it was nice yesterday, wasn't it, with Leanne, but it's always great to see what our other guys do as well, because you also have your slightly different takes on things, Debbie, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we do. I think we know what they can do.
Yeah.
But we all have our own different crafts of how we want to sort of do them. And it's always good to see someone else's take on them. And I think they are stunning. Like, absolutely stunning. I think these might be my new go-to.
Yeah. Well, do you know, Leanne said
them.
that these and the Duet ink pads would be the 2 sets that she would now go to, and she felt a bit bad, I think, because she said sort of even these over the original shimmer ink pads.
Yeah, I think so too, absolutely. I'm not going to do too much more because you can see how they do them, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how these react to them. And if I show you that, look at this.
Oh, crikey me, that's brilliant.
And that's on black cardstock, which is just incredible. So I think whether you are stamping with them, whether you are using your stencils, whether you are blending them over your cardstock, or whether you put them onto your black card, I mean, just in that one sort of demo, we've shown loads of different things that you can do with them. They are quite incredible, but that for me on black cardstock is amazing.
Wow, what a great demonstration of what you can do with those. Again, just we'll get Debbie's cards lined up so you can vote for your favourite, but don't forget, what?
I'm laughing because I thought we had about another hour left of the show and I don't know why I thought that in my head.
What is she
Where
like?
has that time gone?
It's flown, isn't it?
It has flown.
It's flown over. The colours of your gold shimmer ink pads are thus. Look at, I mean, come on. And if this makes you go, woo, like Ric Flair, wait till you get these home and see them in real life, because the TV screen does not do those justice at all. But those 8 brand new colours, Flame Pink, Secret Garden, Midnight Shore, Majestic Ruby, Peach Terracotta, Gilded Sky, Cosmic Purple, and then the Golden Honey are the 8 brand new colours that you're going to get with that gold shimmer. £36 or $56 for the set. That's your platinum price, and you'll get double points on those as well. Right, vote of the show. I feel like we're doing a lot of votes. I feel like we've not done any votes this week, so it's nice to get a few in.
Hasn't there been any finished makes?
No, not really. We've done a lot of techniques and a lot of sort of fast-paced shows, so let's have a look.
So I've slowed it all down.
You have, it's been nice.
We've only got 3. I'm not going to worry about, well, I suppose I could put that in, but I'm not going to because we didn't finish
the middle
that
one
card.
you're giving away. You can't put that one up.
Oh, can't put the middle one in?
No.
Oh, no, because I've got another one.
Oh, okay.
I've got 2, that's why I said it. Yes, I've got 2 of those.
You know what you're doing.
It's fine, yes. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4.
Okay.
Let me just move them over.
1,
Sorry, James.
2, 3, 4.
Yes.
You've got about 3 minutes to get your vote in. That's a tough one, that is a tough one. 2 winners to do. 2 winners to do. The first winner who will win Debbie's card and then also my little colour. We'll both sign them for you as well. So that will be nice. This is for the card and my colouring goes to Nonna Lawton. Nonna, congratulations. That is winging its way to you. You will need to message us just so that we can get those sent out. Email prizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will get those sent out to you and you can pop them up in pride of place in your craft room. So well done, those are coming your way. And then the winner in this show for their comment on to get closer to winning the £300, $300 is... Oh, it's you! Rachel Brown.
It's you.
It's you. Rachel Brown, congratulations. You are the star of the show and you go into the Disco Ball of Delight. Congratulations. The names are filling up in there now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Loads of names in there. One name will be picked out on Sunday to win $300 to spend with us at Crafters Companion. But listen, I think a lot of people have been watching during the show. If you've got an unchecked cart, unchecked basket, it will be soon time to get those baskets checked out. The showstopper deal still proving very, very popular indeed. You get all the 3 new launches basically, and I'll take you through them all very quickly. But you've got the bag. I'll show you that in just a second. You're going to get all of the Scruffy Cat stamps. I'll show you all those in a second. And then the origami dies in there too. That's all of the brand new launches with a huge, huge saving that you can see right here. £112, $136.13. That's your platinum price, £64 or $88. You will get your double points, and if you buy them in the showstopper, you're actually paying £18 or $18 less than you would have paid if you'd put these into your basket separately. But if you do want to go on individuals, the showstopper is made up of Ben's bag. A few people still asking, oh, is there any of Ben's bag left? Yes, there is, but do get your skates on because we are only getting busier and busier as we head through the day. So you get your bag with that dashing fellow on the front, and inside the bag you get the stamps, the Scruffy Little Cat stamps. So you've got 2 stamps of me there, and then the 2 sentiments. I'm crafty and know it, and then eat, sleep, craft, repeat. So that's that set. Then also inside the bag, I mean, wow, you get tons and tons and tons. Basically, for £120 or $154, you're paying just £24 or $32. You're going to get one of our shimmer ink pads. That is the Amethyst. You are also going to get some beautiful pre-cut, beautiful trellis backgrounds. You've got stencils in here. You're also going to receive one of our amazing floral frames, cut and embossed folders. That is the classic Winter Rose. Then you're going to get this set of beautiful interchangeable circle tunnel dies. Create these cards with depth and dimension, looking in or looking out of the card with the 3 different scenes. Then you've got one of our amazing pop-out sentiment dies that just for you. Plus you're going to get a gorgeous dragonfly edgeable, and you're going to get the Palermo, which is the beautiful decorative nesting dies as well. All of that plus me in a bag with me on. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't sold out already. There are a lot of them. Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of them, no more.
Over 60% of the bag gone. Next, if you want to go individually, you've got your Scruffy Little Cat stamps. Again, these have been very, very popular individually. Lots of people just wanting to get the sassiness and the fun and the cheekiness of these. So you're going to get your Dream Big in here, and you get a little set of sentiments with each and every one of these. So Dream Big, sparkle more, shine bright, be your own kind of beautiful, and slam the door. Oh no, that one's not there. That's what was the last one? Throw sass around like confetti. Then you're going to get Hey Girl, which is You Are Fabulous. Hey Girl, Hello Gorgeous, and True Friends Don't Judge Others, They Judge Others Together. That is so funny. Shopaholic. There we go. We all know somebody like that who you could pop that onto a card for. You've got sentiments in there like shopaholic, born to shop, and more. Too glam to give a damn. And then lastly is your Diva Queen, which I absolutely love. 3 really cute sentiments in there. Well, 4 actually, because you've got Diva Queen, birthday wishes, ooh la la, and also that wonderful sentiment, which is be a girl with a mind, a woman with attitude, and a lady with class. That is your scruffy little cat 4-piece collection. £24 or $31.20 for those. And then you've got your Kaleidoscope dies as well, of course, which we have seen demonstrated brilliantly in this show. And the 4 designs that you're going to get here, again, individually, £30.40 or $39.20. You have got your delicate doilies. You have got the beautiful weed flourishing florals. You've got your snowflake in there, which is your seasonal snowflake. And then lastly is your sensational stars. All of those are individual as well if you want them to be so. The bundle is £13.40 or $39.20. Want everything that I've just shown you, go for the showstopper, which is proving very, very popular indeed. Right, demo of the show is, by just 3 votes. It's close between 2 and 3.
Oh, I think number 3. 3 was my favourite.
The winner is 2.
Number 2. So that can go in, and we will send that to somebody as well.
Yeah, Nona Lawton wins your card and my
amazing.
colouring. So that is brilliant. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Please make sure that you check out your baskets if you've been more of a viewer rather than a shopper in this show. Now is the time to be checking out. Debbie, thank you so much. We'll come back in an hour, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it again.
We've got launch party where we've got more of this amazing collection, plus lots of other goodies that you might have missed this week. In the meantime, we continue our 24/7 birthday stream with another repeat show. But Debbie and I will be back live with you in just over an hour's time. Until then, bye for now.